If you're not motivated at 6 o'clock, you're not going to be motivated the rest of the day. Get your shit together. What's up, Rockstars? Mike Mcdaniels here. So I'm leaving the gym. I'm heading back toward my house. Probably stop and get some breakfast. It's early this morning. I want to talk to you guys about getting up and getting started, getting committed. I see a lot of people. They want to be fit. They want all this. They want everything. They want the success. But they sit around and they complain. They whine. They look at other people. They compare themselves. This is not something of a successful person. And it's a reason why you actually fail in most of your endeavors, whether it be in fitness, business, whatever it is. And by the way, you can be successfully failing. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that because I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm doing so good. Look at me. I got like one more flab left and I'm going to get some abs, you know. You can be successfully failing. I was successfully failing at fitness for many years. I didn't even realize I was successfully failing at business many years. And I didn't realize it. Here's what I did realize. I realized that 80% of what I was doing was getting me 20% of my results. 20% of what I was doing, it was really getting me 80% of my results. And what I really been focused on doing is expanding my 20%, right? I don't need to. I know a lot of people, they feel productive. They feel like they got to go to the gym for 5 or 6 hours. They got to go to work for 5 or 6 hours. They got to just sit there and be present. But you could be presently failing, right? You could be presently failing. Like, you could go, let's say I was trying to, like, build one of my businesses, right? If I go just sit there at my business, or if I just sit there and look at my business page, or sit there and look at other people, or sit there and do something else, I'm presently failing, right? Because I'm not understanding my 20-80% rule. I'm not understanding that 80% of what I'm doing is getting me no results. It's getting 20% of my results. Yeah, I can sit around and wait for somebody to come in to where I can sign them up and do business, right? I could, do a couple sets on fitness, or I can just put fitness off tomorrow, right? I can do it a little bit later, right? But what happens is 20% of what you're doing is getting you the most results, right? And I think a lot of people are really they don't understand this concept. And what I like to say in the concept is, look, if you're getting results in the gym, or you're getting results in business, wherever it is, I like to figure in work and business and stuff next to your fitness, because everybody likes to use the work, the family, the kids, blah, 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 all the blah, 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 blah. It's all important, but it's not an excuse to get away from fitness, right? It's like, okay, good. Everybody has problems, bro. Like when somebody says it's too expensive, or oh, I don't have time, I have the kids. I hear you. Everyone, do you think you're the only person with that problem? You think you're the only person who has these type of problems? I assure you, every one of my clients has the same problems, right? But it's who essentially attacks those problems. It's who runs face first at them that gets the results, right? Everyone has no time. None of us have enough fucking time. You don't have enough time. You're gonna die soon, right? We're gonna die. I'm gonna die soon, right? Get it over. Say it so you're over with it. Don't cry about it all day. You're gonna die soon. Get up and get shit going. And these type of videos, they're not meant to motivate. I don't want to motivate you, right? Like, motivation is bullshit. It's bullshit, man. You want to be motivated the last 10 minutes of your workout. You want to be motivated when you're fucking dead, when you're falling, when you can't get up, when you're dead. You need that little bit of motivation, but it's not going to carry you all day. You have to have the mind right. You have to have your mind right. Like, no matter what you want to do, literally, you can be presently failing, right? Or presently successfully failing, right? By essentially not fulfilling that 20%. You know what you're capable of. You know what you can do, right? You know where you want to be. That's the 20% you're trying to get. And the 80% is the shit you're doing every day that you just keep doing. It's the same stuff that you see over and over that you're really disgusted with. And now I think you guys can really identify what the 80% is. It's the shit you really don't want to be around. It's the life that you're living that you don't want to be involved in, right? You want the 20%. You want what's better. So quit fucking around and go get what's better, right? Like, go get what's better. It's not that big of a deal. And everyone you offend along the way, good. They needed it. They needed a little push. They needed a kick in the ass, too, to get them awake. So, focus, guys. Stay tuned on more 5-Minute Fit Talks. Click the link below to check out more. Subscribe. And drop your questions below, most importantly. That way I can get to them. I can answer them. And you can get fit. Remember, 20% of what you're doing is getting you the most results. Identify 20%. Keep that 20% all day at 80%. What?